I'll come back. 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 I'll come back.
Oh, you hit it? Okay, cool. Yeah, I
forget that we have enough people to...
Oh, hey, Zen, do you have Alex's commercial by any chance?
I can check. I think I only have Tufties. 1 second.
Ah, shit. Alright. I was like, if you have it, we should try and find a way to throw that up.
I'll look for it.
Oh, I still have an ad, but you know what? That's fine. It's probably going fine for everyone.
No, God, man, please do the thing.
I genuinely don't. That's fine.
Stop!
No! Well, I mean, we already got Flam, who's just gonna randomly appear at some point. We don't care about times are starting or how many people are actually watching. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the Barcast. The bar gets lower every single week. Your bartender for this evening will be Enigmatic Mataki.
I want you to imagine Spider-Man, but instead of shooting out web, he shoots out Christmas lights.
What is wrong with you? This is the least festive superhero I've ever heard. But it would make decorating the tree very easy. Alright, and Milk.
Fucking Enigma, what is wrong with you?
Flam is horribly late. Everyone insults him when he jumps in, because that's what I always plan to do. Rav and Pencil are not able to join us today. Hey, it's that fucker!
Yes.
And Flammenwerfer.
Hello.
We have some very special guests today. It's very special in the fact that they're here, and we love them very much. You've seen them on the cast before, and they make us wish we weren't dead. The authors of Dead Tree fucking Studios, Moonhoof and Zen.
Hey,
Hello.
you love us.
We do love you guys.
It's good to be back.
It's good to have you back. It's been a long time.
It's been like a year, I think.
Yeah, it's been about a year.
You know?
Last time it was semi closer to BabsCon, I remember for sure, because we were gonna annoy you guys and buy your books.
Whoa.
Did you?
Yeah,
As you should.
and that's why we
What
have
do
you
you think?
back. It's good. Like it's. We'll get more into that into the actual cast.
I
For those who have
aggressively...
never tuned in before, oh, dead. That's it. We're done. Never mind.
What do you like specifically about their book?
I aggressively touch myself to it every night.
See,
Damn it,
I like
Milk.
how this man likes.
I really like the paper it's printed on.
What is happening?
I'm like,
Yeah, am I the only one that's getting weird shit happening?
There you
No,
go.
someone keeps dropping and rejoining.
That's him.
No, it's me because all of a sudden you guys sound like you're having exorcisms. It's kind of weird.
This is really weird.
Well, I do need to be in shape.
This is the most train wreck beginning of a cast that we've ever done. For those who have never listened to the cast before, hello and welcome. We're a community-oriented podcast where you request the guests, we politely ask them on, and then make them miserable for 2 hours with your questions. 100% of everything we do goes 100% to horse rescue charity. Let's talk more about that later on in the cast, though. We're also streaming live on Twitch, but if you've missed some of our other ones before, you can check out places like YouTube, iTunes, Google Play Music. Ask your Alexa device to please play the Barcast, and it will look at you very, very confusedly and try to look it up. And actually, it does work if you subscribe, but whatever. You don't have to subscribe to us. Fuck you. Just like us. What are questions we don't ask our guests, Milk?
Questions about politics and religion and the bodies that they've hidden in their backyards.
It's true. So without further ado, let's ask you guys some very, very basic questions. Who are you guys and what do you do in the fandom?
Oh my god, I wasn't ready for this. Help me, Moon.
You got this then. You got this. Think. Use that brain of yours.
Alright, think. Alright, brain blast! Oh my god.
You know, if you squint your eyes a little bit, it sounds like a
Yours on harmonics, and you came up with the rule system and a lot of the mechanics for the equestrian dead tree system, but I don't remember who I am. Zen, please help me.
For some reason, I know who you are. You're Moonhoof. You're one of the lead writers and playtesters of our system, and you went through and decided to skull fuck your soul in order to make monsters for the beast here.
My brother, thank you. I was having such a mind blank.
Same.
You guys are silly. How did you guys get into MLP?
Let's see. For me, it was during season 2, I believe. I got an MLP just watching the show. I thought it was episodic. I mean, and I didn't think any of the episodes connected.
Wait, so you didn't realize that MLP had episodes?
Connected episodes.
Okay. Okay,
Wait, so it was like hour-long specials that just.
So wait, so then you had this big surprise apparently when things started to matter going forward, like.
Yeah, I forget which episode it was, but they was referring to something that happened in the previous episode. I was like, wait a minute, what? So I stopped watching season 2 and just went all the way back to the first episode, where I, of course, got the story, quote unquote.
What? There's continuity.
Yeah, the continuity. That's the word I was looking for. And I just went through and binged it through it until I finished. That's how I got into the show, and the fandom came afterwards, just from seeing the animations and the different works people did. And I remember actually saying to myself long ago, says, "Oh man, all these people on YouTube, I'm never going to be able to do anything for the Brony fandom."
And now here you are.
Yeah, here I am, making apocalyptic horses.
How about you, Moon? What catapulted you into our corner of the internet? Was it the porn?
So
It was definitely the porn.
So I was really, really drunk at a party one time, and we were playing a game of called What's on YouTube, where everyone just got they got to pick a 3 to 5 minute video, and a friend of mine came a half an hour late, and we agreed to let him play a half an hour episode of something.
Oh my god!
So we played the first half of the pilot. You know, the part where it sets everything up.
Yeah.
I'm drunk as shit, and I needed to know what happened. And I woke up the next morning, completely forgot about it. Mind blank, have no memory of what happened. Ended up watching my nieces a few months later. They're playing something on the TV, and it looks familiar. And as I'm watching it, just have flashbacks of that night. And I just remember how good this shit is. And so after a while, I end up just sitting there watching it with them. They leave to go play. I'm still watching it. Go home, binge the entire season in a day and a half.
You know what would have made this story better? Is if after your drunken escapade, you woke up the next day to find a cutie mark tattooed on your ass cheek.
I mean, I woke up the next day in a closet, so...
So you were saying as you came out?
Yes.
Haven't we all had that experience?
Hey.
But that actually does remind me, around Thanksgiving, I had this event where I went to see a bunch of friends, normal-ass friends, and a bunch of them brought their kids, and they turned on My Little Pony, and at one point I was so bored with the adult conversation, I went in and just started watching ponies with them. And I think at one point, another guy was like, "Oh yeah, the ponies are on! This show's awesome!" And another person was, "Twilight sucks," and I looked at them and said, "You take it fucking back." Of course, I got mad. So, next question. What is your guys' favorite part of the fandom? The online community, fan fiction, cons, the music? What keeps you guys here?
During my time, it was the animations at first, the music, and the con came after I obviously started writing for Dead Tree. And the people was really what's keeping me here now.
Moonman?
Sorry, I've got the thing on push to talk. I'm not using my default headset, and this thing is really sensitive. Oh, I forgot to have the push to talk up.
If it wasn't for like the people listening out there, we'd probably just let you talk for 10 minutes until you realize that no one was listening to you.
God damn it. God damn it, Priest.
But what does keep you here, though?
Much the same as Zen, the friends. I did enjoy the show, and I ended up watching one of the finale premiere at Cider Fest. But no, it's just really the community, honestly. That and the games.
Yay. Well, we've changed up our fourth question since the last time you guys were on here. And so we went from, if there's one thing you could say to everyone at home, what would it be? Something a little more philosophical. Generation 4, the show is over. So
Indeed.
From you guys, as people who donate and help the community, arguably pillars of the community, what do we do to help the community grow from here?
From my own personal experience, it seems that we are doing what we naturally intended to do, create different works based off of the show itself. Obviously, we can't get any more of Generation 4. But I feel like what we're doing now, not just for me and Dead Tree, but everyone who's still in the fandom, just keep creating works, keep My Little Pony alive.
I think that's well said. Moon, what's your take?
No, yeah, Zen beat me to the punch. Just keep making shit. I remember being in a panel at BronyCon in like 2015 or 2016. I don't know. The years have started to blend together at this point in time. But I referenced that it's been off the air and it's gotten a repoint at this point. But Ava's Evangelion's been off the air for like 20 years, and they're still diehard fans of that. So just don't let the show die. People let things die. It's not going to die on its own.
Yeah, like I'll consider it the same as like hiatuses when people didn't know what was going on. Then it's just the same. As long as people are there, that would be nice.
Well, normally at this point we ask a question from our chat that's very, very typical and very, very common, but I don't see our friends out there asking the question. So instead, we have something very special that's been sent to us that we're going to bombard you with throughout the cast. One very typical thing that we get asked is, how did these pictures make you feel? So, how does this make you feel?
Confused.
Really?
Hold on, where am I looking?
In the On Tap channel.
On tap.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, Fee.
See, you can laugh, but we're going to bombard you with this periodically throughout the whole cast, so I hope you're ready. Thank you, Fiora, for all of this wonderful, wonderful ammunition. For those who aren't able to see, we have...
Is this what you've been getting all of these pictures?
We have hundreds of pictures right now of Wandering Sunrise in various promiscuous, fuck me, being...
There is so much rage in my soul right now!
And we are going to force them to see it throughout their entire cast. So I hope you're ready, and I hope you have a drink. If Spider-Man, Fallout, or Anger, I hope you drink at home. We're going to start you off with some
have never seen such bullshit before.
We also have a question from the chat from Hat Vandamoose right now. How biggest are your dickuses?
Yes. See, last time this question was asked, I was but a student, but now I am a master.
So, have you grown since then? Like, what does that mean?
That does not answer the question.
I think he cut off his sentence a bit early. I think he said, I was but a student, but now I'm the masturbator.
Funny enough, my penis has grown since then.
Really? What's your
Since, like, what do you mean since then? Like, since 2 minutes ago? Or since, like...
Oh yeah,
You
that's it. Like, hold on a second, let me get a tablet now.
It was the fee images that did it for you, eh?
Oh yeah. If it's because of the fee images, I mean, I can definitely help with that. Like here's this.
I was like, I need it. And this was like to go further
You
beyond.
can't show this. Don't stream this.
You sure there's like spam dong meme here?
God damn.
Moon is so mad. How big's your pain, Moon?
So fucking hard. This is wonderful. Well, let's see. When you interviewed me last time, I had one partner, and now I have two. So you tell me.
Double the fun, so I hear. So, now then, we're going to go out to our thread out on FimFiction, where there are so many people who have asked questions for you. We're going to start out with the lovely Short Skirts and Explosions, our resident trap lover, and asks, what doth life? What is life?
Is a miserable pile of secrets. Wait, that's a man. Never mind.
Moon?
Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of the women.
Well said. Now we're going to Seton, who has a first question for you guys. Number 1, what's your favorite meal, snack, or food stuff that's really unhealthy but so friggin' delicious?
Ooh. For me, that would be honey bun.
A honey bun, like them Little Debbie's.
Little Debbie's, the Cornerstone ones are really great. You get it for like 50
Your
cents.
goddamn man of culture.
Yeah, Jumbo. Because they can be glazed, they can be frosted, they can be cream filled and eclaired. Sorry, I'm getting choked right now.
I don't think we're talking about pastries anymore.
Listen here. I can. If you want food porn, I'll get you some food porn.
What's something you can say in a pastry shop and in the bedroom?
Oh yeah.
Can you give me some icing, please?
Do you want it double stuffed?
I think this all constitutes another fee image, so here you go.
We're gonna need some flowers.
This one actually wiggles at you.
Oh man, someone paid big money for this.
Alright, time to break open the booze.
How about you, Moon?
Oh, fuck, are you kidding me right now?
Jesus Christ, it looks like a fucking starburst.
There's gonna be some bursting some more.
Flavored one. Holy shit. Oh, god damn it. I mean, is coffee unhealthy or are tacos? I don't know. Half my diet is basically coffee. So
if we live in a world where coffee and tacos are not acceptable or not healthy, I don't want to live in it.
I mean, they don't grow from trees.
I don't know. Coffee, liquor. I try to keep my diet healthy. I try to eat salads, but at the same point in time, I also try and take a page from Lemmy. So,
what if you put your salads in a taco?
Taco salad is life.
We also have a question from the chat from Adagio Rose. Moon, what about cinnamon buns?
You see, my dear Daji, cinnamon buns and cinnamon rolls and, things of that nature are one of the best ongoing pranks and revenge-flavored dishes that one has encountered in a very long time. It has, caused the increase in purchase of cinnamon-flavored products, and at one point in time caused the establishment of some adorable cinnamon chibi plushies. So I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Skip keeps on giving.
Did you know that there's many places where people regularly take cinnamon buns and pour chili on top of them?
What the fuck?
It's actually very common in the Midwest.
What type of heathens?
Oh my god, I can't wait to move to the Midwest.
I have a question.
I have so many things to look forward to out there.
Typically what ends up happening is there's places out here where, depending on the temperature of the day, that is the amount of cents that you can buy a cinnamon bun for if you buy chili.
I have a cinnamon bun related question.
Go on.
Can I glaze one using mayonnaise?
Are you just trying to get...
Only if you want to die.
I can hear Pencil screaming from where she is now in an attempt to just choke you out with mere words. It's just...
Are you trying to get me to post more feed porn? Because it will work. You don't understand how many pictures I have right now. So, and all of this is supposed to make Moon angry. So, Moon, are you angry?
I am.
Good. Number 2.
I feel like a changeling at a rave.
Well, this is wholly uncalled for.
The my feed point is too damn high.
Jesus fucking Christ, woman! What doth thy cult hath established?
It can only get worse because more can be posted.
Good thing I bought alcohol for this.
Number 2.
Yep.
What's the biggest or weirdest fear that you guys have? And it can't be related to feed porn. I need to wait a little while.
It's not something I'm afraid of. At this point in time, I consider all avant-garde pornography training for our when we eventually do Monster Girl stuff. I have seen so many things that a vagina has been attached to that I'm no longer afraid.
Monster Girl stuff, you say? You had my attention, but now you have my erection.
I'm pleased to meet you.
It shakes.
I just like... Oh my god. I'm going to go to the next question.
Who was it? I can actually answer that though first.
Biggest, weirdest fear.
Biggest fear. The biggest fear is of anglerfish. Deep sea anglerfish, to be specific. And anything
geez.
down there.
Fuck, those things are horrifying.
You look up what a viperfish looks like. Anyway.
Jesus.
And the weirdest fear, this is actually a funny story about that. I actually had a fear of cute things.
Mm-hmm.
For, I want to say like a whole 8 months I had this fear. And then for some odd reason, I dreamt about killing an eldritch horror and it was gone.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the fear that I lost. But that was like one of the weirdest experiences I had.
It checks out. Moon, anything else to add?
I mean, I ended up developing a fear of needles after... Of course, it was the lady with fake nails. But after someone blew out both of the veins in my arms, I can do them, but I remember, like, waking up out of an almost comatose state to refuse a shot of morphine because I could see the needle without my glasses on, and I was having absolutely none of that.
Yeah, I think that's totally fair. I've had a number of bad, like...
It's not snakes anymore, though.
Yeah, fuck snakes. I would fuck a snake.
They're adorable. They just need love.
They're adorable until you realize their teeth are literally needles.
Only the poisonous ones. The ones who kill things by constriction don't have fangy, sharp teeth. They have these little, like, nubbin things. I got to live with one for a while until New York winters happened. But it's okay because life. But yeah, no, they're not terrifying. They're just like cold puppies that need love.
Okay, so real snakes are cute and deserve love. I was talking about the snakes on the E621 because fuck snakes.
I see. Wrong snack.
you want an actual like lamia and shit. Fuck you.
Speaking of lamia.
Speaking of lamia, moving on. Number 3, why is bagged milk the best milk?
Oh god.
She sucks.
Because if you're... Wait, are you talking about... Wait, hold on, I sense a trap. Are you talking about actual bagged milk, or are you talking about someone named bagged milk?
Okay, this is actually... Okay, we're talking about...
Are you talking about Canadian milk?
We're talking about Canadian milk that you purchase in a bag, and instead of, pouring the milk out of the bag into a container, you take the bag and you put it in a pitcher.
At room temperature, and it's amazing. Although you put it in a pitcher weird.
Yes, the milk, I think everyone on this panel agrees, milk pitchers where you take the bag and you just put it in the pitcher and you snip a little corner is fucking weird.
Like, you lost me at the weird pitcher? But no, bag milk's great. You can keep it at room temperature. It's amazing. I'm all about that shit.
Why would you drink room temperature milk, you fucking savage?
I do. I don't drink it cold.
You clearly don't.
Well, of course you would. You are a savage.
Is that a backhanded compliment?
Like, I had no. Yeah, you would fucking drink. Fucking lukewarm milk. What is your problem?
I can't.
I actually feel you attack my character right now with that statement.
No, I mean, like, obviously you'd chill it first, but just for fuck's sake, like, it's cool that you can. It's like canned milk. It's cool. It's fucking fascinating. Oh, sorry, I'm weird.
It's cold when I grab the cereal.
Wait a minute. What the fuck is this weird shit called canned milk?
Like sweetened condensed milk or evaporated.
Well, yeah,
Okay,
condensed milk.
okay. I thought we were entering whole new levels of degeneracy.
Oh my god, no! This isn't literally Outer Worlds. They don't have that weird ass shit.
That being said, powdered milk.
Powdered milk is the bomb.
That's a real thing.
Yes, it is.
Speaking of real things, there's another question from the chat from Undead Rattler. Hey Deadtree, should I buy you a bottle of Malort if you make it to the Winnie City? I've had this shit before. Would you drink this stuff?
Hammy, if you're buying, sure, I'll drink bottled ass.
How about you, Zen?
I succumb to peer pressure.
Fair enough. This is literally some of the worst alcohol I've ever had in my life. If you guys do this, you need to make a video of it.
Alright, sure, but like, if Charlie can drink it, I can drink it. I ain't gonna let that man beat me.
Fair enough. Speaking of beating, here's something to beat your meat to, boys.
Oh shit.
Now,
where's the dragons?
You have a lot of this stuff saved, Priest.
I don't have it saved. It was sent to me prior to cast. You don't understand.
It was sent to you prior to cast, but conveniently you already had all of these on file.
It's already in your RAM, therefore it is saved.
Talking about shit and RAM, guys, come on, let's be professional.
Speaking of ramming shit, number 4. What is your one annoying habit?
When you say annoying habit, do you mean annoying the others or myself?
Yes. So, what do you can interpret either way. What do you do? Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this the other direction. What's the one annoying thing about each other that can drive you up the wall sometimes?
Moon. You snore like a jackhammer, plowing through Pluto.
I don't deny this. Zen, I love you. I know money's tight, but Jesus Christ, you're not that poor anymore, and for fuck's sake, I'll spot you $5.
So,
nah, full stop. The first year that everyone but Tytrans, because of course, were gathered in BronyCon, I literally bribed Zen to BronyCon. We literally paid for his ticket, comped him on the room, paid for his food, and I paid him back the wages he lost because he lost the work that day.
oh my
Like you said, I'll drag your ass.
And now I'm here.
I love the division here of Zen saying, Moon, you kind of smell. Like, you should wear deodorant or take a shower. And Moon's like, you're a cheap motherfucker!
I would not deny this.
No, I'm telling him to relax, not that he's a cheap motherfucker.
Midnight Rain has a question for you, Moon. Your annoying habit is it always being erect at all this feed porn that we're giving?
Ew, no, but fuck you, woman. I will see you later this month.
Alright, number 5, boys. What is the theme song for your guys' sex life?
With each other?
No!
Oh god, no!
Well, I mean, we're not going to put words in your mouth.
I will tell you, like I tell everyone, if me and Moon was in a relationship, I would be on the top only because he would crush.
Yep. But no, I mean, this mock power couple with myself and Zen, I mean, I'll pick the easy card and just say Ebony and Ivory. Hey,
All right, number 6. Do you guys watch Jesus Christ, I was going to say Ivory. Anime by chance. Do you watch anime by chance, and if so, what are your favorites?
Ooh. I do watch the anime like a good connoisseur. My most favorite one, let's see. My Hero is a basic favorite right now. But my favorite of all time would probably be. Do you remember Big O? If anyone.
I know.
Dude, my old roommate was obsessed with Big O. I never saw it. It's good.
Dorothy with the robot tits.
Yes. Big O is one of the animes that I love even to this day, and it says a lot because I actually do not like mecha anime, but I will watch me the shit out of some Big O.
That tends to be like the consensus. Like, you have your people that are like, oh yeah, no, I loved Evangelion, and then people are like, Big O though. How about you, Moon? What anime tickles your fancy?
so it was very much one of the gateway animes, but Yu Yu Hakusho is still one of my favorite fucking animes.
You know, it's totally fair. Even if I never saw anything like after the midway of the Dark Tournament.
Well,
Like
I mean
that.
that and Trigun. But...
Yo, Trigun is the good.
I don't think you're gonna get many people objecting to Trigun.
More than anything, I like that art style.
Yeah.
Love and peace.
Yes.
That art style always eerily reminded me of like Hellsing. Like
Oh fuck yeah.
yeah. Not the new stuff, like the older one, like the
Ultimate
90s.
Old Hellsing was wonderful.
Yeah.
I did not like Old Hellsing very well.
What I almost want to ask why, but I almost don't want to give you attention.
Rightfully so.
No, tell us why. Now you have the platform. Everyone's listening.
I just didn't like the design of the older one, and it also did the whole first Full Metal Alchemist thing where it doesn't follow the anime, so it kind of went out there for a bit.
Wait, so you're saying the anime didn't follow the anime?
The anime didn't follow the manga, I mean.
Okay.
Judge him.
Judge him hard. Speaking of... Go ahead.
I'll be up at 2 a.m. looking for beans!
All right. Now we have another question from the chat from Von Holtz. So, Moon, if it's not the sunrise porn that turns you on, is it the Nyota porn that's often the same pick?
No, but the hell of it is, I often find that is usually the more high-quality piece of the art.
It's because he's right.
Yep.
Is that shade on Sunrise, or is it just
I mean, no. That's shade on Nyota because he always be speaking.
Fair enough. How big is your guys' porn stash? Is number 7.
Whoo! Moon, you go first.
Oh man, I don't even. Not as big as it would be if I wasn't smart enough to not leave a trail behind.
Well said. Zen?
Okay. So, this is a bit of a story about this. So, old computer, right? It got destroyed. It had most of my porn from my pony days. You know, when I was just go double bureau, explicit tag, save. Oh, this is good. Save. Put that in the game later. Save. Jack this later. Shit like that.
Yeah.
Got destroyed, lost everything. QQ, sadness, press F. This computer was doing good, building up a good repertoire, as you can say. Then it started fucking up. So I had to mad dash to get between 4, I want to say, flash drive, and save it all to those to save my porn before my computer died. So altogether, I have about, I want to say, 30 gigabytes worth of porn. Just in the area. Not on the computer, though. Just in the area.
That's not bad.
It kind of sounds like you're getting your porn Y2K proof.
Just in case something happened. I'll always have it.
Well, just for you guys, I'll contribute to your stash. Here's another GIF.
Jesus.
Old meme.
And Jesus, fucking get some pocket hentai.
Pocket hentai.
In Midnight Rain 123 says, "Tell Moon his baby says hi."
Small kitten.
And number 8, who is your waifu or husbando, and why are they shit? They can be from any fandom.
Alright. I'm just gonna go with ponies right now and say that my waifu is Zakora.
Okay.
Ah, shit. Yeah.
Why is she shit? One, fuck you. But two, if I had to choose anything, if I had to choose anything that says Zakora is shit, it would be the fact that they don't show anything about her backstory at all.
I'm not saying she's shit. I'm saying she's the shit.
She is the shit.
Moon, what is your waifu or husbando?
Waifus may come and go, but Shining Armor is life.
Okay.
Ooh.
He is always there, and he is not afraid to show liquid pride.
I mean, have you seen how many changelings he impregnated?
He handled Flurry Heart, Jesus Christ.
No. How many he put in Chrysalis? He came and he goed all right.
Wow. That whole hive was fucking his
stallion.
RK Striker JK5 is up next. What is your favorite non-MLP franchise?
Favorite non-MLP franchise? Halo.
Halo! My man.
Yep, Halo and Mass Effect.
Ah, shit, Mass Effect. Yes.
Moon, how about you, my man?
Man, I really don't even have a favorite series anymore because, like, they've changed so much. Like, a few years ago, it would have been Fallout, but Bethesda can die in a fire.
I'm sad.
Yeah, no, like, I bought 76 and I'm still angry.
Nigga, I have the fucking Power Armor collection right next to me.
I know!
Well, there's your first problem.
I wanted to buy it.
Are you guys telling me that you are not members of Fallout First?
Listen,
Oh
here,
my
you
God.
I will
Please,
fucking fight
no.
you.
I will actually fight you.
But you can play it as a single-player game.
I respect you because you also enjoy. Like, I know you're a fan of Mastodon, but I'll straight up fight you, man.
Alright, well, let me tell you a story about this, right? Now, when going to a new Fallout, I don't require many things. I actually thought Fallout 76 was fun, for the first run through,
Mm-hmm.
But there was one thing that got on my nerves, and it was the fact that throughout Fallout 4 to 76, there was no backpack. Like, not in real life, I'm talking about in the game. Now, you don't guys know me very well, but in this game of Fallout, the thing is to survive, right? You would think they would have this little thing called a backpack to help you, hold shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I took it upon myself to look for the game, see if there's anything that even just looked like a backpack. And it turns out there's one outfit that does it in the base game of 76, right? Because everything else is gone.
The brother of Steel Initiate outfit, I think, has a backpack.
That too, I guess. If I could find it, but I never did. So, anyway, I looked for it, and I said, okay, I'll get this, I'll wear it, I'll roll it, get my shit in. Then they announced, hey, we're going to have actual backpacks in the game. And I was so fucking happy. And I went, and I did and it's like, okay, where's it at? And I had to do the fucking Boy Scout quest or whatever. Which required me to, if I remember correctly, kill half the wasteland twice to get a fucking backpack.
Jesus.
Yes, that's literally the requirements. Well,
What would you
more or less.
do for a backpack?
One man's quest to find the last globe.
Correct me if I'm... Go ahead, Enigma, sorry.
Wouldn't killing half the wasteland twice just be killing the wasteland?
Okay, half of Maryland twice.
Okay, got him.
There you go.
Well,
Alright.
I know that Fallout 1 and 2 and 3, there was a backpack that you can get in-game, and I think in New Vegas they just gave it to you. like at the beginning of the game, and it was something you actually had to grind for in 76.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes, and here's the kicker though. So I started a new game, right? Just to make a new character, and turns out you get in the vault, you turn a fucking around and look on your bed. There is a fucking backpack, and at that point in time, I turned the game off because you can't pick it up, you can't interact with it, you can only like fox punch it because it's just a static item stuck to your bed. I turned the game off, never got on it again.
Well, let's ask something a little more lighthearted about Fallout 76 then. Fiora asked in the chat, do you have your canvas back?
I do, actually.
Yay!
The backpack
Yay.
made from the rarest material of all.
Yes, I too remember the great canvas shortage.
It took 6 months exactly to come to my house, a month before I moved.
How was that rum, by the way?
Oh, I've heard things about the what was it, Fallout 76
I've heard they gave you all a really nice bottle too.
Listen, I was gonna buy that. I was a Fallout slut, but at that point in time, I was used, I was abused. My pimp slapped me a couple times. I was in rehab. I was done.
I had gotten fired. Otherwise, I would have been one of the saps who bought the Nuka Dark.
That plastic shell was worth more than the rum itself.
Yes. Like, especially
It didn't
after
even
I
pour
found out that
properly.
the shell was 3D printed, I wanted to buy it more.
Well, like someone
Someone
probably
would have
has
bought that
that.
off of me.
Someone probably has that schematic on the internet. You can probably
Oh, yeah.
download it free, take it somewhere, and they'll print it for you.
Did you get docs to get it? Oh, I did get
Oh,
docs.
mine.
Well, we'll go to number 2 then. Have you guys done any fan-related content for non-MLP franchises?
Unfortunately, my skills don't translate over to other Fallout. Other contents.
Not yet.
All right. And number 3, Zen, how chill are you?
Moon, you explain.
Oh man. I'm pretty sure someone could shoot him in the arm. He'd take the bullet back. He'd take the bullet out and feel like, "Hey, does this belong to you?" It's like nothing phases this man.
I clearly haven't posted enough porn yet. So
Nah.
because
There's one person
Zen
that
doesn't give a fuck.
There's one man that phased me in my life. Well, recently.
Oh,
That was Versal. You'll know him, I think.
all right.
Yeah, it's your
Alright.
pimp that you mentioned earlier that abused you.
He's, you know what? I could put him there. Yeah. Versal the pimp.
And now, a question for Moonhoof.
Changelings and changelings.
Do you have any relation to Dweezil or Moon Unit?
I literally have no idea who those people are. So the hard no.
I
Sorry.
would not. No, that is part for the course. Sometimes people just don't know. Buggany and Terry the Human both just forgot to go in and put their questions in, so we're going to skip them. And the next question is for Avarna, who looks like a brand new fanfiction user. When will Yax get some love?
As soon as you vote for him.
Vote for him to include in your game, or
Yes. I don't know if that person is on our Discord, but anytime we've been releasing expansions to the Fallout Equestria system, we've did polls to see which race that people actually want to have released. So we work on that first, and then we get out another poll after their release. So then we see what's the next race that people want. The first one who won was Changelings by like 1 vote, which was pretty hilarious. Then Bat Ponies won, and recently we had a poll, and Kieran's won. So we're hoping to get that out for the end of the year. And after that, we'll do another poll. And so we've been steadily going down the list of these races people want to see, and Yaks are on there. And they have been getting a fair amount of votes, but they've been getting beat out by the first time Sea Ponies, then Deer. Humans came back, which is weird. Breezies and the Abyssian furry cat things. So if you just want to get those jacks, you gotta get those votes in.
Get them votes in.
The
Get
channel's
them
being
votes
infected with furry.
Yeah.
How do people vote for these?
Join our Discord, and well, that's the easiest. Join our Discord. We post up a Google poll on the updates, and it's usually sent through our social media as well that you Studios at Twitter and Facebook.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. We'll have to make sure that we get someone in there and posting that link. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge to anyone who's able to do that right now, to make sure that we can get some more votes in for those yaks. And Fiora is up next with questions, which is why I think it's only fair that right now I say, hey, Fiora, thanks for all those gift subs that you gave our chat. Thank you. That's really awesome. It really means a lot to us.
Thank you, Fee.
Also, here's more porn for you guys.
Oh, God.
God damn it, Fee. Oh, that was the only one out of the three that I liked. That was the only one that was even remotely tactful. The other ones just looked like she had a freaking thermobaric device strapped to her chest.
Fiora's question to you guys is, hi, my name's Wandering Sunrise. What's yours?
Hi, I'm Wandering Sunrise. What's yours?
What is this? What does this mean? Please explain.
Come back from the trenches.
So, in the Wednesday night game that has been running for a little over 2 years, a little over 2 years at this point. Right. It's approaching on the record of the Borders game. It's gonna beat it, and I'm scared. I don't know how to feel about this. But she plays a character called Wandering Sunrise, also known as the Bane of My Existence. And she originally was playing a very diplomacy-based, very heavy speech skills, and was making a way of trying to be all old world values, core values, etc., etc. And she'd make a habit, at least in the early game, until I think I scared her. I don't know. She started doing it again, and it threw me off. So good job on that. But she'd make a habit out of going up to things and, in one breath, saying, "Hi, I'm Wandering Sunrise. What's your name?" It was like I was being read a business card.
So now you're just dead tired of being introduced to Wandering Sunrise.
Well, no, it's to the point in time that half the encounters that get planned up, I'll sit there, look at basically the cocktail napkin notes that I have, and just look at them, squint really hard, and sometimes in my head, sometimes audibly, what if she just fucking "Hi, I'm Wandering Sunrise" is it? And so I scribble more fucking notes down. Which is why when she stopped doing it for like a year, I'm just like, alright, I'm still gonna plan for it. Because today I'm not fucking planning. I'm just gonna hear, "Hi, I'm Wandering fucking Sunrise."
Yeah, Moon, why do I imagine, Konosuba, the second season, when a little girl gives him an access code slip. You just fucking rip it and throw it in the air and just roar.
God fucking damn.
All right.
They misspelled Brahmin.
Brahman.
Braham.
Braham.
It's a new word for boobs. Braham.
Braham.
Has Sunrise done it to Braham recently?
Braham.
Thanks, drinking buddy. You know what? When I feel hungry, I just go out. I just reach in for a little Braham.
I'm eating a Braham sandwich now.
It's how you keep it warm. You keep it in your chest.
Braham.
I love you, drinking buddy. Sorry.
Fiora's next question is: what are the top 5 characters that you want to kill?
Whew. Alright, I don't have 5, but I got 3. In third place is, I believe her name was Sarah from Dragon Age Inquisition.
Oh.
I hated that character. She gave nothing to the story, and she was just annoying. Not too bad, though. 2, Monster Hunter World, the Handler. Fuck her.
Oh.
Fuck her. She almost got us, as the hunter, killed on numerous occasions, and almost died every time she goes out. She's nothing. My cat does a better job than her in everywhere. And yet he gets underpaid.
And she spends all your money on food.
All the money on food. Meanwhile, my cat doesn't even have dental. Anyway. And number 1 character I hate with a burning passion of 1,000 is Ponyhead from Star Wars: The Force of the Evil.
Oh. Oh. I can agree there.
I hate that character so much.
I'm the only one of you fucks who was like, has wide interest. I have a wide net. You fuckers don't understand anything.
I have not gotten around to watching that show. Was recently wanting to start watching it, realized there was more Steven Universe, and had a power binge.
See, I totally understand. I'm completely up to date on Steven Universe as well. I just starting a new show. It's like starting a whole new commitment. Like I'm not even caught up on Black Mirror, even though I really like that show, because that 2.5 hour choose your own adventure movie they made, it just seems like a big investment, and I'm just not ready for that right now. Also, there's another question from the chat. Von Holtz asks, is Braham Sunrise nickname for Nyota Schlock?
No, that's Zebra Cake.
Zebra Cake.
Zebra Cake.
Schlock.
Yes. That's the whole. The logs are dong, the cakes cooch. There you go. You understand. Congratulations. You have the cheat sheet.
Spider-Man's shock.
Creekfield.
Creamfield Schlock.
This is
Expand schlock.
This is ridiculous.
Russian.
And then yes, what? Hi, what am I doing? Also, sunrise 5 times.
You didn't have the chance to sunrise 5 times. That's your answer. Okay.
Yes, yeah, just bring your back killer again. Bring your back just rinse and repeat. Just until the Sega 12 is empty. And then you just start using the butt end until it breaks.
Is this
and then I
more
wake up in a hospital with severe dehydration.
Is this the shortened version of the Dead Tree book?
No, it's not. Truth be told, I do genuinely love my players and love the characters they've made. Sunrise is an interesting character. I just want to slap Fiora across the face sometimes with an entire mackerel. The entire mackerel for comic relief, but across the face because she's being bent sometimes.
Bless the mackerel first.
Yes. We will make it praise Michael, and then we will use the holy mackerel.
Say the Prince prayer.
Yes, the entire thing.
Drinking Buddy has more questions for the chat. How many of you need a potion of fortification? Oh, Moon is just done.
Oh, there's the cops one.
Moon clearly needs a potion of fortification.
Sorry about that. Yes, I am going to need one later. I should actually go and get some. I'm not going yet, but I need some soon.
Well, the good news for you is we're just about at our halfway point where we're going to do an ad, and you'll have some time to do that. Zen, do you need a potion of fortification, my friend?
I do. Yes, I do.
Good. Better question. Who needs brain bleach?
After some of the things I've seen, it'll be appreciated.
Only if you guys share.
I keep a hyperlink to brain bleach saved in what? What happened? No, it got doxed. My brain bleach is gone. All right,
Right.
I'm drinking.
MH Bones is up next and has some questions. one question specifically, and now I'm very, very scared that this is going to be a story. What is the most disgusting thing Moonhoof has ever had in his beard?
Vomit or blood. Nothing crazy. I mean, shit happens. You have hair, but it grows out of your chin, and you just learn to deal with it. Nothing wild. I've never had to get, like, a man's finger out of it, or, weird things. And I've mostly lived a normal life.
Mostly.
Are you truly intimate until you fingered another man's beard?
What the fuck?
Can you really call yourself bros and hoes if you don't do that?
Just finger another man's beard.
I mean, yes, it is in fact common beard culture that if two are close, they will touch the beard. But no, you see a beard and you greet it out in the wild.
Touch the beard.
Touch the beard. Psycho Stick made a whole song about this.
Expand beard.
Yes, that is the name of the song, actually.
Such a good song.
Speaking of good things, here's more porn.
Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
Damn, that's some glaze right there.
How did that fit?
Von Holtz is up next. For Moon, can you describe the color rabbit color?
Rabbit color is essentially what the eye sees when it attempts to perceive psychic paper, but it has been wrapped around a creature. It perceives what it wants to perceive. But no, I mean, in all honesty, I just couldn't think of a color off the top of my head. Like probably some kind of tawny, soft brown, maybe a white. Who knows? The thing's literally been soaked in magical storms. Perhaps it has the ability to change its color at will. Rabbit-colored rabbit is an eldritch being.
I like it. Now then, for both of you guys, would you work on any other game for Pony again?
I would.
You would? What about you, Zen?
I would start from the ground. I would like limit myself though, and force myself to not go off the walls.
It would probably be something along the lines of like Tales of Equestria. Something small. It's obviously we're getting to a point where we can't actually just take shit from My Little Pony.
Yeah, because you guys have quite the expansive system for your guys' actual game, and I say that because tailing back, like I've had the chance to review and like look through like Pony Finder books, and nothing against that particular system, but I mean it's just kind of reskinned Pony Finder, and you guys actually put a lot more. You guys did it a lot more from the ground up.
Ha! Suck it, Silver. Anyway.
Hey, I didn't say anything. We've had David on. He's a wonderful guy.
We have a friendly rivalry going on. David's a wonderful man, and Pony Finder's a very unique system. I like a lot of the weird shit that he's done.
Yeah. Like we try. And really, there is, other than us, there was Pony Finder, I believe, Roan, which is that the World War I to II era pony game, and there is one that's coming out called Galloping Stars. Not sure where they're on. What they're between us, Pony Finder, and everyone else, we pretty much covered the initial bases of sci-fi, steampunk, or I guess it's dieselpunk. I guess
Dieselpunk.
Yeah, dieselpunk. Fantasy and post-apocalyptic modern.
All right.
So back to your original question. It will probably be something small, like a D6 system for ponies.
Maybe a card game.
Maybe a card game. I could say a card game.
But you guys are actually already working on a new game, and it's a Monster Girl game.
That is correct. Dames of Astoria, where you get to play monster girls in an
Or
own
humans.
unique. Fuck humans. in your own unique
But
sense.
obligatory for humans.
Yes.
Is this an 18+ game?
See, that was a great matter of contention. It is not setting-wise. You can play it as you wish, though.
So what I'm hearing is I need to pay you guys $25 additional to get the under the table book of rules.
I was like, let me drink this first. Alright. So, if you pay us $25 additional, I can guarantee a hand job from one of our customers.
Oh fuck!
That's a big guarantee.
That's a reasonably priced hand job.
It is.
See, here at Dead
I
Tree
think
Studio-
it is. I don't know. I don't pay for hand jobs.
Exactly. Why would you? You could do it yourself. Fucking. This is basic economics here. I can't blow myself, so I'd pay for that maybe, but fucking hand job, Jesus Christ. Just put it down there, dude. How lazy are you in this world?
Here at Dead Tree Studios, we believe your money is worth every penny of what services you acquire.
So if you pay for a $10 hand job, you're going to get a $10 hand job.
Speaking of hand,
Be worth $10 probably.
speaking of $10 hand
You
jobs,
just speed bag your nutsack for a minute.
Okay, I'd pay 20 for that.
Tell us, Chad, how much would you pay for a hand job?
Write in the comments below. We'll get a poll going.
Like and
I want a bell
subscribe.
curve. I want a bell curve.
Ring the ball sack.
What's the exchange rate for hand jobs?
God, is that what the post scarcity currency is going to be? Just hand jobs.
Yes,
What's
sir,
the
bottle of
inflation
milk,
rate?
that'll be 3 hand
50%.
jobs, please. God
Can you-
damn it.
Can you put hand jobs on credit?
You can, but there'll be interest rates.
It's the inflation on
which
hand
means-
jobs
which
and using
means-
more fingers.
Yeah, if there's an interest rate, that means you'll owe them part of a hand job.
How do you get part of a hand job? Do you use less fingers?
You cup it to balls, I don't know.
Take your balls, boy.
We're horribly off base. I've been trying to segue into the ad, but I don't even fucking care. We have an ad that was given by Zen and Moonhoof. Do you want to play it? Mel can tell us when we're done.
About you, do you ever think? We interrupt this broadcast to bring you the special message. Do you like My Little Pony? Do you like Fallout? Then do we have the item for you here today? The Wasteland Survival Guide. After the mega spells hit and Equestria was struck with nuclear fallout, this book will give you everything from character creation to item descriptions for everything you need to start your story in the Wastelands. And you can buy yours today for only $40 at ProjectDeadTree.com. And remember, Wastelanders, don't step in Round Roach.
Every morning, every evening, ain't we got fun? Not much money, oh but honey, ain't we got fun?
All right, man, that was the most awkward minute and a half of silence that we've ever done.
Everyone be proud of yourself. That was great.
All I've learned through this silence is that Wandering Sunrise hoes around.
It's so true. And I hope you really take the time to go and support Dead Tree Studios. But also, if you have a little extra time, I finally figured out how we can actually advertise the Barcast Patreon. Hear me out, guys. Okay, no, I 100% of everything goes to charity. But on Barcast, we have 2 not safe for work channels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
I've been posting so much porn in Behind the Counter that for $1, you get to see all the Fiora porn I've been posting behind the counter. All you have to do is go onto Patreon, donate $1 per month, and you get to see all the shit that we post as shenanigans behind the cast. It sometimes it's really bad, sometimes it's not bad, but we're posting Fiora porn, and if you want to see that, because we can't show it on stream, consider joining our Patreon, join our Discord, we're going to have a grand old time. I think that actually might, that might work. That porn for horse rescue. Why not?
They'll make you holla for $1.
Holla for $1.
It's literally so they can give themselves a hand job.
A sad hand job.
I mean, if you're paying for a hand job, isn't it already a sad hand job?
If you're getting it for pony porn, it probably is going to be a huge sad hand job.
A sad hand job has a weak market value.
But you know what doesn't have a weak market value? All these questions that we still have. So we're going to go to Undead Rattler, who has questions in our thread for Zen and Moon. Zen, how tiring is it being so goddamn amazing 24/7? And how do you keep L9 from taking all the credit for everything?
Easy. I just let him take the credit for everything. Like, he can keep that.
And how is it being so goddamn amazing 24/7?
See, that guy made my day. I used to think that I wasn't even known to be like a part of Dead Tree Studios for the longest time. So thank you. I didn't know I was awesome.
And for Moon, this isn't a question, but I just wanted to tell you that I love you again, says Undead Rattler.
Oh, Ham, you're such a sweetheart.
Yeah, it's so sweet. So here's more porn.
What a segue.
That other guy has a question for you guys, so I'm happy I drew your attention to the porn in the chat, because how does this make you feel?
Also, somebody gets plowed a lot. Anyway.
Yeah, I all I hear in my head is sure you can.
A little smart.
To be honest, I really didn't see Twilight as being white.
I can see it.
I mean, it makes
hear
sense.
that a lot. I always think Asian.
She's smart in the sheets and boxing in the streets.
Also, do we need to censor those nipples?
They trigger me.
Oh. But Twilight is female.
But that's clearly a male body.
Is it, though?
How dare you assume
Twilight embodies all forms of race and gender in this picture.
That's not very progressive of you.
For all we know, Twilight is a head crab in this.
That's horrifying.
That's my favorite style of Half-Life.
Holy fuck, no. How about a big tall glass of no?
Fucking Jesus Christ. I just saw that picture, like, you're gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn today.
Alex _ is up next, and we got some festive questions here. What is your favorite Christmas song, guys?
That would be Carol of the Old Ones.
Carol of the Old Ones?
I know it. I know it.
Like, if you give me a minute, I'll find it.
Please.
Is that the little crafting one?
It's the little crafty one.
Yo, I love that one.
Yeah, same. I always post it on my Facebook every year.
I'm still trying to find some friends around here to get together and do this.
We should do it. Let's do it.
God
No, if
damn
I've
it,
gotten
Milk.
Twig up here, I'm gonna try and steal her to go caroling. That one is what it is.
Down on the side.
Okay.
They will return.
No, man, come on, new kinds of when they're here.
This is the creepiest chat right now.
Crawling in my skin, these things they will not heal.
Not you.
Crawling is how I fall.
Confusing what is real.
I post that every year on Facebook and everywhere. So
Spider-Man shoots Christmas lights from his freaking wrist.
You are an evil man.
here you go, guys.
Yes,
Tis the season and behind the counter.
Oh
Oh yes.
Bring me to crawl in the snow.
What?
It's a mashup of Crawling in My Skin, Wake Me Up Inside, all to the tune of Jingle Bells.
I'm afraid.
It's beautiful.
no! Okay, I'm sorry, Milk. You have to play a little of this. Yes, you do. It's amazing.
It's 45 seconds.
It's amazing. Play it for 20 seconds. It's amazing.
Yeah.
We have no standards today, and Pencil can't tell us no. She can only be mad later.
I'm just gonna link. I'm just gonna link it in the Twitch chat.
I love you, Milk.
Wow, this is.
I can imagine.
Why
this
did it
playing-
cut to Evanescence?
I can imagine
What?
this playing. I can imagine this playing while families are having arguments during Christmas.
The one I posted. You know the one, Milk. You love it, Milk.
Oh Christ! On his 25-second mark.
Oh, damn.
This fills me with the holiday spirit, you guys.
Ah, yes, more reasons to drink spiked technology. Also, Adagio, thank you for the Yahara Bay. It's almost gone.
Spider-Man.
There you go.
It's more gone.
Tis the season, guys. Have a happy
Tis.
holidays.
This season, indeed. Fiona asks in the chat, how does Moon feel about myself and my wife yiffing with fox noises to the tune of Jingle Bells?
It let me know that hell is real and it is on Earth.
You put hell in my eyes.
Well, I mean, considering that at the time this happened, it was snowing pretty bad outside, the sky was gray, and the wind made your eyes bleed. Yeah, no, it kind of felt like I was stuck in Niflheim.
Alex _ asked you guys, how much work and how much play?
How much work and how much play?
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Listen, we don't talk about Jack.
But socially gay.
Socially gay.
Only socially. He's a closet straight man.
Wait, is it like...
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, but socially gay. It rhymes. I added it because it rhymes.
Moon.
Is it like someone who goes to gay bar to get
Usually,
validation?
Okay, do you say that? I actually have a friend that said, I'm having a really bad day. I think I'm going to go to the gay bar.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's true.
Oh my god.
Crawling in my skin.
Stop. Okay. That joke is dead now. How much work and how much play, boys?
About 70% work, 30% play.
about 70% staring at a screen with the word "the" written in filigree will anxiety and ADHD grip my mind. Like 20% panic-driven, stimulant-fueled work, and then 10% passing out.
Speaking of which, Moon, did you ever finish dechalting that Karen lore?
No, because I've been trying to do a work thing and I haven't been able to access their goddamn back-end site because the ID's fucked up.
Yeah, fuck the back end. Wait, what are we talking about?
I got an error message 7 times in one day.
But Moon, all those good little boys and girls won't get that Karens for Christmas.
Well, we must get them Kieran, miss.
Oh, Karens! I thought you said that all the little boys and girls can't get their Karens for Christmas.
Man, fuck Karen.
Fuck Karen.
I work
fuck,
retail.
Speaking of fuck, here's more feet porn. Dylan.
Jeez.
What is your guys' secret money-making idea?
Did you just like sleep with her whole party?
What?
This?
I'm just looking at all the different ponies in these porn pictures.
Yeah, like I said, she hoes around. She keeps getting it on with someone else.
Hey man, if everyone's okay with it, there's nothing wrong with multiple partners.
Yes.
Did she find that partner in a box?
Step 1. You cut a hole in the box.
Step 2.
Put
It's not
sunrise in
delivery.
that box.
Get her on step 3. Get her under the box.
Step
Jesus.
4, return box in mail.
Oh god, it's the corners picture. I remember this one.
Number 4 from Alex _. Tell us a funny joke, guys.
My laugh.
Ouch.
Meaning brain cell count.
All right. Number 5. Is there anywhere in the world you'd really like to visit?
Oh, but actually I do have a joke. A sort of anecdote. It was informed to me by a friend that if a serial killer was indeed chasing you, and you was running for your life, the serial killer is also running for your life.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
you're right.
It checks out.
Actually, on the thought of that, if being wet is the value of the amount of water lingering on your skin while you're standing on dry land, does that mean if you're completely submerged in water that you're 100% dry?
Which is my
My brain is broken.
This is beyond science.
Speaking of science, it's time for questions with Violon.
Oh, question was Lylon!
Oh boy.
Fucking Flam, do the jingle.
Oh shit, you want me to do the jingle?
Fucking okay. No,
Sure,
if you
sure,
don't want to do it,
I'll do the jingle, but I believe this jingle needs a proper expression for what Vylon's questions are like.
This is gonna be fucking crawling in my crawl.
No, this is not going to be crawling in my crawl because this is how people feel. It's questions with Vylon time.
Sometimes I wish there was just visuals along with this, because I'm just hanging my head in my hands, and I'm realizing I'm partly to blame because I forced Milk to play 20 seconds of Jingle Bells with crawling in my skin. So,
Dude, I'm sitting here drinking straight whiskey out of a bottle. I feel you.
I'm almost sorry for you guys, but you guys seem to be having a good time.
Yes.
So Vylon asked you guys. Oh, sorry, I have to do the Vylon voice. Sorry. Halloween today.
What the fuck?
I felt the power.
Jesus Christ. Is that what it's like to have ultimate instinct?
Kagurasaki.
That was all the questions of the Vylon for today. That's it. That's all there was.
Wait.
Oh,
do
shit,
we
that's
have
right.
the index? Index.
Okay, we need... I
Wait,
don't
the
remember
question
if
was
someone
just
put-
murmuring sensually in my ear?
Yeah, bring forth
I
the
don't have
Vylon
it.
index.
I know someone in the chat made it, and then gave it to Pencil, and now I don't know where it is. But if we
What
can
was
get
the question?
What was the question? Where's the Vylon index? Someone compiled all of Vylon's questions.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We need to know where the index is. But
Yeah, I don't know where. I thought we put it on our wiki, but I guess
This
we're
mystical
terrible.
quest.
I don't
Cast
feel
into
comfortable
impossible future.
The sacred,
Who's
the sacred text.
I don't feel comfortable knowing this much power is out there in the wild.
Oh, wait, this is like a book of grudges, or?
No, it's literally the sacred text. It has someone literally wrote down all the Vylon questions that she had ever asked, ever. Not only just that, this mad lad indexed them based on their subject matter and a bunch of other things. I think alphabetized them somehow. Like,
I was surprised that there were only
Sacred
5
text.
based on fetuses. Feti?
What?
I don't know.
Only 5?
I mean, do you want to just go to a previous cast and pluck a Vylon question?
That's actually what I'm going to right now.
Okay, cool.
Okay, here's East Core Productions. I know
Do
for
the dabbing. Do the
God
dabbing.
damn it. Fucking
Oh wait,
Okay.
hey guys, it's in meme posting.
meme posting. Oh my god, yes, we just got pinged here. Oh, you guys are the best. Okay, thank you, Jam. I've got them now. Oh,
Too
man.
much power.
Pro tip from my brother: skip the pots. Go.
Okay,
for the
so
tops.
I'm gonna let you guys choose. Do you want?
Just give him a subject
Question.
to pick from.
Okay, you can choose between necrophile, mayor friends, or rape.
This is some great categories, my dude.
Wow. What the fuck?
You're just not ready. Did you download this?
I was prepared for fucked up shit, but I was not prepared for Vylon.
Okay, it's
Vylon is a
then
very...
it's time for questions with Vylon. Here we go, guys. You are a necrophile,
Okay.
and you're attending your beautiful niece's funeral.
Okay.
As a sign of respect, you dab over her body and lay fidget spinners on her coffin.
Soka.
You also dab during her burial. That night, you dig up her body to give the love you promised to yourself that she'll take with her to the afterlife. Her insides are quite rigid because of the embalming fluids, but still, it gives you just enough stimulation to do the job. With one final push, you hilt into her and dab as you pour your creamy love into her. To your surprise, she also dabs. She's alive. You are immensely disappointed. Will you kill her yourself or dig up another body?
Zombie!
I must admit that of all the things I've heard this year, that's one of the top.
You know what? I was ready right up until, and she dabs too. I figured it'd be alive. I wasn't expecting it to reciprodab.
Dab.
I'm
Here's
using
speed
that
porn
from now
for that.
on.
I mean,
Also-
there can only be one dabber, so I guess killer.
There can only be one dab.
Oh my god! I thought I heard you say cadaver instead of cadaver.
Or Cadabra.
I guess since we're committing to the universe where I'm a lich, that help her up and we'll bond over digging up two bodies.
Nah, just eat fish eggs on her. Cadaviar.
Oh my god.
I like the way you think.
Or just
Also-
eat her ovaries. There you get cadaviar.
I think this is the last sunrise porn that I have.
I ran out of alcohol.
That's fine. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna grab one more Violon question because I want to find the Fluttershy one. Right. Yes, that's right. Okay. Gentlemen, you are a rapist. You cornered Fluttershy into an alley.
So
I hate this question.
Explicitly, I am not, you asshole, but continue.
She cowers before you, ears down, eyes brimming with tears, forelegs tugged on her chest. Tugged. Wow, there's not a G in that word. Tucked. There we go. And a bruise on her side where you batted her out of the air when she tried to fly. You hear her weakly mumble a repeated apology through sobs, but you ignore that because prey don't talk. She squeaks in fright when you grab her with muscular arms and starts whimpering in tears as you glare at her in your grasp. You think that's really cute. You yank her tail out of the way and violently thrust into her. Ah! She screams. Please don't rape me. You can't scrub the smug smirk off your face. You roar in laughter. Too bad I already did. Fluttershy stops crying and looks at you incredulously. Wait, is it in already? She wiggles herself further into your crotch. You feel all of the feels. Will you fist fuck her to show your dominance or run away in shame and embarrassment?
Double fist all the way.
Double fist.
Wow. 5
Moon?
in the stink, 5 in the stink.
How are you holding up, Moon?
I keep taking eldritch damage.
And the eldritch damage.
And the eldritch damage. And the eldritch damage. And my sanity's at 0. Oh well, I'm an NPC now.
All right. Well, that was Violon questions. We're going to go to questions from Moose Tasm now.
Okay.
Number 1. Would you guys consider Equestria a vacation spot or a permanent residence?
Like, am I a pony?
Sure.
Is it just me, or can I bring people with me?
It's just you.
Vacation.
I think that's fair.
I'll have to say vacation too, because as illustrious as it is, a literal 12-year-old almost killed the world of magic. So I don't think I'll want to stay there.
I think that's fair. When your life is randomly threatened by 12-year-olds and not in a sexy way. Wait.
Excuse me.
Hold up.
What anime are you watching?
Hold up, bitch, hold up.
Priest, you know, people forgot you saying, "Have you seen the baby?" But you know, you're not making it better on yourself.
Number 2. Cheeky timeline shenanigans. You must replace one piece of historical artwork to include paintings, statues, literature, videos, etc., with a piece of your own artwork. Your artwork will receive the same exposure as the original, including public showings, readings, school assignments, etc. What do you replace with what, and how has history changed?
Oh God! I minored in art. What have you done?
What? It's time. It's time. How are you changing history, Moon? Come on, Moonhoof. What are we changing?
Well, since the Mona Lisa is arguably one of the most famous pieces ever, and finds itself in multiple pieces of cartoon and everything, and as well has shaped a lot of different things, but honestly, there's far more artists over to go. Just replace that with some, like, $500 furry artist, like, magnum opus and just let history go from there. Just throw a goddamn wrench into the timeline.
Funny enough, I actually wasn't an artist. Well, I'm still not an artist, but I got into sketching, drawing, whatever. And I actually have a picture that I did. Where's Barcast at? And here's one of them. And I'll go with Mona Lisa as well, the one I'm gonna place.
Ooh. That is quite lewd.
Yes, don't ask me where the skill came from. I think I was having a stroke at the time.
Does that have more strokes?
Oh,
Yes.
you were stroking something, all right.
Oh, I'll be stroking.
Anyway, so I drew that, and it'll be in place of the Mona Lisa. Back when it was first created. So I'm assuming a sexual revolution will spring forth. And I believe the end result in modern day will be that women will not be judged by going bare chest.
I like it. You know what else I like?
Praise Michael.
Praise Michael.
This porn that Fee sent me for you guys. So,
My God, there's more.
it is. It's not Fee though. It's not Sunrise. Just take that. Also,
he's taking that.
I think the porn is working because we have one new patron. So,
I'm extremely happy for you.
we're gonna go to questions from Jammer.
It worked.
Oh, actually, I apologize. Brett Dibble is out in the chat and donated money to the stream. So thank you for supporting Horse Charity. The question for you guys is, what's your favorite porn star and or what is your favorite porn artist?
A porn star. I don't know her name, but there was this French-speaking Asian woman who had big titties. She was very nice.
Hitomi Jacob.
What the fuck? That fast?
Wow. This skill, I bow.
My God, praise. This man is blessed by Mike.
I can't do church holy noises.
How about you, Moon? Porn star or porn artist?
None. I just got an amateur.
It's an amateur.
Fair enough. Ain't nothing if it ain't new.
Right?
Don't read into that. That was not supposed to mean anything. I'm really just ruining my reputation on this cast. I'm really just like, I think I need to go home.
Do you need a drink?
I do need a drink, actually.
You should drink. You're too sober. That's the issue.
Spider-Man.
We're gonna go to questions.
I'm Daji. I've moved on to the maple. Thank you, Adagio.
Next question is from Jammer. What's it like to be a part of the project? What is Dead Trees? What parts do you like?
Ah, man. Alright, so. Whew. I like creating the game and seeing people react to how they enjoy or criticize the game, rather. And being a part of Dead Tree with my bros is an experience I wouldn't trade.
It sounds like you said beating off a dead tree is an experience I won't trade. Like you're jerking off this tree for its sap.
I'm sure it probably felt like that sometimes.
Definitely. Like, have you ever tried to fucking balance a game with a community full of min-maxers? I'm sorry, optimizers.
Optimizers. I get a feeling that this is something that you guys have to talk about under bated breath, or do your players just know that they're trying to fuck you guys?
I think they know they're trying to fuck us, but
A little bit of column A, a lot of bit of column B.
A lot of column B. But when you get a question that says, "Hey, can I cast shrink on myself to fly up like Pony's urethra and blow him up in the inside with I roll?" and my only answer is GM discretion, you just don't care no more.
Isn't that how they were going to try and solve Infinity War?
Wrong hole.
Yeah, wrong hole.
Oh, sorry. It was noticeably distinct.
Yes, because Ant-Man was going to shrink himself down and then expand into Giant Man once deeply inside Thanos' asshole.
So, serious DM question time. So, given that you guys are dealing with min-maxers in your guys' campaign, how did you guys try to encourage them to explore different parts of the system that maybe you couldn't have just one person who was doing extremely well at one thing?
Well, that's the thing about the system. Usually, other than the stereotypical, I put all my perk points into damage. If someone wanted to optimize, not min-max per se, optimize it to a certain way, there are a few players who can actually be alike. Because of all the options that is available for the game. You could be cyborgs, tape ponies, just straight up damage dealers, snipers, flight rank 4 instructors, unicorns blasting fucking fuck you magic, unicorns who aren't blasting fuck you magic but are like teleporting people inside buildings, earth point or building mega nukes or some shit, zebras who are casting Killing Joke. It's just so many options that they are exploring the options, all of them, which I love. But they all usually come to horrible, horrible results.
So I'm sure you probably had a unicorn that's like, oh, can I teleport inside a pony?
Goddamn.
So many goddamn times.
And what usually happens?
No, you dumb fuck. That's not how teleport works.
I allowed it, but they will both die.
You know, that checks out. They would probably fuse into some sort of horrible alchemy fusion. Anyway.
Centaurs.
Yes, definitely centaurs. Number 2. If you guys were given 33 drinks of your choice every week, would you give Little Pip a place to stay at or near your home?
Yes.
If I was given 33 drinks?
Yes.
It sounds like a net positive.
Why wouldn't I let Tiny Bliff live somewhere near my house or in my house?
Your toaster is gonna go missing, and you're gonna hear nothing but orgasms every few minutes.
Dude, my toaster actively hates bread. If that thing disappears, I wouldn't shed a fucking tear.
I mean, if you have a pony that's constantly getting fucked or getting off in your house, isn't that a net plus? Unless they're like sliming all over your house. Never mind. Now I feel gross.
Just
Nail
like
trail.
what? She's just dragging herself on her ass like a snail and just leaving it like.
Like a snail.
Like, you enter your house and it's like the Jetsons, where you're sliding from one end of the house to the next.
Slug.
Jane, stop this crazy thing.
Now I just see, like, the ultimate fuck you now is, like, a sunrise picture, like, snail trailing her way through someone's house.
Snail trailing.
Hi,
That's what it's called
wandering-
now. Snail trailing.
Just like, hi, I'm wandering sunrise. What's your name?
I can feel Moon's animosity from here.
Wouldn't that burn her crotch if she does it over rug?
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, some people are into that. Don't kink shame. Bull too.
All right, next question. I assume you guys are, very least aware of John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite movies.
Then you guys must know of Thing Pony, correct?
Correct. Two minus. I about to post some shit.
Would you hug Thing Pony? Would you kiss them goodnight?
Not a
Tell them
fucking
every
chance.
little-
I know what that mouth do. I know what that thing wants.
But she wants you to love her.
I'll love her with a goddamn flamethrower.
And by flamethrower, you mean your dick, right?
It's like, nah, you good.
No, it's yours. I don't have syphilis.
Here's more pictures, though. She loves you so much.
I will hit her with napalm. No.
Is that what you-
Absolutely not.
Napalm, is that what you call your jizz?
There you go.
The amount of sting porn you have is astounding.
This is all just from the from the thread.
I don't know, that was some hesitation there, I heard.
Touche.
Okay, that's actually clever. I forgot that it can almost take on the skills of the things it eats.
Oh, That's correct. Now then, number 4. Has the disappointment kicked in yet?
I am about 6'2" of wasted potential. The disappointment kicks in when I wake up in the morning.
Ooh.
Yes.
I could have been a doctor, damn it.
There's probably like someone who's probably reworked the opening like verse to 500 miles and just be like, how my life's a disappointment, but I'm not witty enough to make that up on the spot right now. Now then, we got more questions from Chad is the Bombo 4. Number 1, what is your guys' favorite video game?
Ooh. Alright. I would say Dragon's Dogma is one of my most favorite games I've played. Series-wise, Mass Effect. And just for funsies, the Fallout series. And that was Girls, of course.
Yeah.
Favorite series, Legend of Zelda. Favorite game that's come out in the last 10 years, Horizon Zero Dawn. And yeah, Fallout for just for funsies. No, scrub that. Outer Worlds.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, here's a hot question: The Outer Worlds, is it better than Fallout New Vegas?
No.
Definitely not.
Nothing is better than Fallout New Vegas.
Is it better than Fallout 3?
Yes.
Wow.
It is a good foundation for where that series can go.
It has a story that. Sorry.
Yes, and I believe that Obsidian has found their middle ground, I wouldn't say, between RPGs and first-person shooters here. So if they continue expanding it, it's kind of like a KOTOR, just in the modern age, or you wouldn't think.
Yeah. No, he's got a good point. It's got a very KOTOR feel. I've been describing it as Fallout Pandora. Because it very much feels like Borderlands set in Fallout.
That's all exciting, especially as someone who's, I really enjoyed Borderlands 1, at least. I never had the chance to play all the way through for Borderlands 2, but...
I'll tell you what, it's the best $60 I've spent in the past few years.
Damn, and I got it for $1 off Game Pass, so now I really need to play it. So
it's definitely worth it.
What was the other thing you paid $50 for? A cadaver?
Dead.
I mean, there's that time when I spent that for half an hour with your mom, but...
It was that's the saddest amount of money you've ever paid for a hand job. Jesus. And that, my friends, is called comedy.
That hand job was in pesos.
All right. The next question is: do you guys like musicals? Broadway
I actually do. I actually do.
Moon?
I fucking love musicals.
Hell yes.
I don't know, and I would recommend Hamilton. There's
I still need to watch that.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame musical is pretty fucking good.
The Book of Mormon.
Yeah. Wicked's good. Fucking...
Jekyll and Hyde, that was a great one.
Yeah, that was really good.
I trolled Moon with that years ago.
Dude, you got me into that. Are you kidding me? Thank you. I mean, you also helped me get develop Stockholm Syndrome for picking me up, but...
Smoke.
See, the one I usually recommend to people is Les Mis, just because it's so iconic.
Les Mis is really good.
But it's all, I can understand where in some ways it's almost big here.
Carmen is really good if you can deal with foreign language.
La Paparazzi.
I feel like the only problem with Hamilton, I haven't had the chance to see it, is that it's so difficult to see unless you have money.
Money. Ironic, because the cast is black.
Jesus Christ! Okay. God. We're gonna move right on to things that don't have anything to do with black people. Number 3.
Whoa.
Star Wars or no Star Wars? Wait.
I still want to see Mandalorian.
I hear it's really good, and all
Yeah.
the baby Yoda memes are on point.
It seems like they didn't fuck something up finally.
Yeah, it's impressive.
What is the Metachlorian count of Baby Yoda?
Over 9,000.
Cuteness.
That, sure, fair.
The
Bend
cuteness.
over and I'll show you.
Whoa. I just really like that, Flam was the one who went to bend over on a joke about Baby Yoda, so I'm just going to throw that out
Talking
there.
to Enigma, but okay, man. Sure.
Number 4. Did the Big Mac question make you cry? What?
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 What Big Mac question?
It's the name
What?
of the episode.
Oh, the Big Mac question episode of My Little Pony.
Wait,
Did it
was
make
that
you
when
cry?
he cross-dressed, or...
No, it's a last season episode. I won't spoil it for you.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
Internally, yes.
Zen?
I've watched that. That one affected me.
It was a very good episode.
Yeah.
And one of these days, we're going to have to decide when it's fine to start spoiling shit on this fucking cast. Oh.
It made me cry up my penis.
I'm pretty sure Big Mac proposing made it cry out your penis.
Yeah, it was a tearjerker.
She gave him a sand hoof job.
I hope it didn't cost too much.
Well, it costs us a ring.
Diamonds. She pretty much has to.
Oh, now then, guys, that's all the questions that we had in the thread. But you guys did recently just finish your book, so please tell us if people are interested in supporting Dead Tree or purchasing your product, how could they go about doing that?
Well, I think I linked the Discord for Dead Train here, but we have a website. We've recently moved over to is it Shopify or?
Yeah, Shopify.
Yeah,
It's
so we-
shop.deadtree.com. Oh, sorry, shop.projectdeadtree.com.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. I've got projectdeadtree.com right here. If you go there, there is a handy dandy shop link, and it can show you guys how to get all the core book sets, as well as all the different things you guys have in your featured collection. What in your guys' shop are you guys most proud of at this point?
The project itself, all 6 books. We finally got that shit done. Let me tell you, like that. Little story time. When we first did our first Indiegogo, how long was it ago? 4 years ago? Anyway, 4 years ago we did Indiegogo.
Yeah. Yeah, because 4 years ago was because I went vital the year after that, and then look, it's nice to be able to use it as a mental calendar, okay?
Hey, politics with ponies bring people together. I'm just saying.
Dude, I've met 2 people through this. Like, ponies is weird.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, no. So it was 4 years ago.
4 years ago, and we initially got $3,000 and I want to say $200 out of our proposed $100K.
God damn it, online.
Yeah. So anyway, so we was planning to use the $100K to basically start the business, do everything like for quality, hire artists, hire people, yada yada yada. That didn't work out for obvious reasons. So we had to take that $3,000 and make it work. And let me tell you, about $10,000 later, we finally was able to push out the Wasteland Spell Guide. And with the from that, we went on to the next book and the next book and the next book. So thankfully, we was able to still get it done, and that's what I'm most proud of. That after everything that happened, and bless our Patreon supporters and bless the people from the Indiegogo who put in money for the book and waited for us to actually finish it.
Thank you, dear Patreon supporters. Your Your loyalty, I cannot be understood
Yes,
or understated.
So we was actually finally able to get it done, and we are actually in the position now. But not only can we order each book, we're in a position to make the expansions. For the Bat Pony and Changeling, as we said, and now the Karen's coming up, and hopefully by the end of the year.
Hell yeah. And you guys have all sorts of really wonderful things here, like this. I'm looking at the cover right now, the Wasteland Survival Guide main core rulebook, and it is gorgeous.
I think it's
how you guys
100
have
pages
it there. But even then, like for those who may be like scared to invest in a $40 rulebook, you guys can get the digital download for just $5.
Well, the hell of it is too. We tried to price that at a relatively even price point or we could definitely cover the book, but at the same point in time, nobody felt like they were getting price gouged. And people that I've sold this to at cons, I've yet to meet someone who said, no, that's really expensive, because Pathfinder core rulebook's like $60.
No, yeah. Like this is a very, very, for those who either are experienced in role-playing type games or have not played one before, this feels like a very low barrier of entry when it comes into it. I think buying like Dungeons and Dragons rule books costs more than jumping into your guys' game. Like it's really great.
Yeah, we tried to make it so that everyone who was strapped for cash could, experience the Fallout Question Wasteland. The printed one is the only one that really takes the main amount of money. But we enjoy going to cons and talking to people, running games, and just making sure people are able to get everything they need. And even if they have a question, they can always contact us on our Discord, so we can answer any questions about the game itself from there for our Q&As or feedback.
Yeah. And speaking of cons, if people want to meet you guys in person or purchase their own copies of the book in person for that, that sweet sign job by the authors themselves, you guys.
Sign job.
Dude, that is a thing that has not stopped being weird.
Sad sign job.
What conventions will you guys be at in the coming year, so that way they can purchase some of your books?
Before I answer that, funny enough, we did get one of our books signed by M.A. Larson.
Yeah, no.
That's awesome.
And not like sit in the. You know what? Then go ahead, because it wasn't the sit in the autograph type sign either.
Yeah, I think it was
It wasn't.
I was GMing a game at BronyCon, right? And just randomly during the game, M.A. Larson was like, "Hey guys, got anything for me to sign?" I was like, "Oh yeah, sure. Should I take this?" Now, mind you, I'm running the game and I'm not really paying attention, so I give him Moon's copy of the. I think it was the GM guide. I give him the copy of the GM's guide.
Yes, it was.
And he signed it. I was like, "Okay, I'll take it back." I look at it, I was like, "M.A. Larson," and I look over to the guy. I was like, "Oh shit," because I wasn't paying attention.
Wow. You just got fucking trolled by M.A. Larson into getting his autograph. And I think that's great.
Yep. Thank you, Sam.
It's pretty funny. But to answer your question, we're planning for, what was it, HarmonyCon? In Texas.
I know we are definitely trying to angle for that one, because there's been a lot of people in our server who's been asking us for that. I intend to be at Winnie City.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and unfortunately, that's the only ones we're planning for right now.
No, we will actually be at Gen Con.
Gen Con.
Right,
yeah,
in Gen Con.
Because we're not competing with BronyCon anymore, because it's not competing with BronyCon anymore.
Oh, cool.
Rip.
I loved and still love BronyCon. I actually have lanyards that I've had for sale. I've got like several of them, but no, I've wanted to go to Gen Con for a very long time, so it's nice to not have to make that choice.
Hey man, I'm happy you're able to kind of follow your preferred con. Like everyone has their own thing. We tend to always show up at BabsCon and stuff like that. Anyway, come to TrotCon because Twitter memes will never die.
No, it's clowns this year. You don't know. That's the irrational fear. It's clowns. I fucking hate clowns. Goddamn. Paleface, fucking, no. Stab them all of them. Burn. Fuck clowns. Fucking Hong Kong Suns. Fuck them.
It says a lot about our society, and yet we live in one.
Milk, send in the clowns.
Anyway,
you get what you deserve.
Fucking circus themed.
Oh, also PAX Unplugged. I forgot about that one.
PAX Unplugged. Last but not least, the final question we're going to ask you guys on this cast. What is your preferred size of dice? D20, D10, D12?
I have a D10 is basically fused inside my hand by now from Fallout from all these years. I can't get rid of it.
I mean, that too, but so I have been trying to get my hands on a D100 for about 10 years now. But in lieu of that, my favorite dice set, because I have to use all three of these, would be a D12, a D24, a D30, and a D60. Because with these four dice, I can in fact answer, hey GM, what's the date? Hey GM, what time is it? Hey GM, what's the phase of the moon? This, that. So, no, they're just so weird. A D24 is basically a cube. It's like an impossible D6.
The impossible D6, a D20.
No, it's the dad bod of D6s.
I'm actually going to look this up now because I've never had the chance to see a D24. Oh my god! This one is a ring.
Is there such thing as a D69?
I mean, I've seen D7s and those are fucking wrong. No, the D1. I forgot they make the Mobius strip. I want one so... I will say I have a lovely dice roller that actually Undead Rattler made for me. But I'm sad because it doesn't like my D20s all that much. Or it doesn't like my D24. So I can't roll anything larger than a D20 through it. But it's pretty. It's actually a dead tree.
So I just found this thing on Amazon for $30 plus $5 shipping. That'll give you a D3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, percentage 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and D30. So for those who
I'm adding that to my cart.
I think they even have different colors too. So if you don't want it in red, then you have all sorts of different options. But I'm sure we could get Milk to talk about dice all day, but we're out of time. Moon, Zen, thank you so much for taking time to come on again and let us interrogate you.
Oh, no worries. I really enjoyed the Necrophilia and rape questions. They was really great.
Yeah, I could have done without that. Thanks, Vylon. Thanks for existing.
It wouldn't have been the words that I would have chosen, Zen, but me too. Milk, who do we have next week on the cast?
Ha, I got that reference.
It's okay, Milk, I believe.
It's Ashfur.
Ashfur! Well, I'm going to be as fur as possible to be here next week. Wow, that was a train wreck.
Just
like this. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to join in this particular cast. CyberDrake777, thank you so much for donating 100 bits and being our top donator. Fiora, thank you so much for giving out 5 gift subs, and thank you everyone who decided to support the pornography and join our Patreon. Your bartenders for this evening of this train wreck was Enigmatic Otaku,
Spider-Man shooting Christmas lights.
Flamin' Whipper,
Yes.
Milk, our amazing guests, Moonhoof, whatever, man.
Roll initiative.
Thank you for having us on the last Friday the 13th of the 20 teens.
Yes, as well as Zen.
Man, I'm going to summon some old gods and we're going to have a good time.
Right?
I'm a piece of garbage. Also, Hat Vandermoose jumped in and donated 101 bits. And we've set this terrible precedent where I have to read their names now. Milk, shut it off!